The Table is Yours podcast contains content that may not be suitable for some audiences, such as themes of violence, swearing, sexual language, alcohol, and death. We advise you to check the episode description for any other specific content warnings. Please, if any sequences or episodes are ever triggering or uncomfortable in any way, we ask you take a pause from the episode or skip it entirely. It is important that our table is a safe space for everyone, including you.
The Table is Yours podcast is a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends around a table and, through video call, play tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons. Together, we hope to bring the joy and fun of our game to you, wherever you are, as if you're part of our table. For when you're sitting, creating, and playing with us, the table is yours.
Hello, and welcome to The Table is Yours, a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends sit around a table and through video call to play Dungeons & Dragons and other TTRPGs eventually down the line. Stop talking to me. My name is Con Riley. My pronouns are they, them. I am your GM, your best friend, your dude. I mean, I'm not a dude, but, I'm your dude. Whatever.
Like a dude.
And my fun fact, before we go around and meet our friendly friends, is... Oh, God, what's my fun fact? We're doing one of your favorite gods across the many pantheons across the world. That includes everything, because all pantheons are also mythology and also religion and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. No one is necessarily right nor wrong. I would say, I think the most interesting to me, one of them is I really do like Hades, but I've always liked the gods of death, because I always really liked Anubis. I know he's not the god of death.
Yes, Anubis is so fucking cool though.
Not necessarily a god, but I'm gonna choose it just because I just like this, because it goes into a lot of the stories that I really like just in my personal life. He's not a god. He's the Titan, technically, right? Prometheus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
that's good.
But I would choose Prometheus. I think it's tragic, but I also think it's cool, and it's also inspired a lot of cool things, like the modern Prometheus, aka Frankenstein, aka my favorite book, aka when I become a classic literature professor, I'm going to have a whole course on that. Anyway, let's go around and meet our
friendly friends.
Friendly friends. I couldn't think of a god word, but friendly friends. Start with Lexi May.
Hi, my name is Lexi May. I use she, her pronouns. My, favorite deity? I don't really have a bona fide favorite, but I would say the first one that comes to mind is Vishnu.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play Wash. Our pronouns are he, him. Find me somewhere.
He wants to be found now.
Wow, yeah. My favorite deity, I'm going to go with Old Man Coyote, which I believe is the creator being from the Native American Crow tribe.
Oh, hey. Hi, I'm Sydney. I play Codex Sayori, Harengon creature, whatever. Our pronouns are she, her. She is a fighter sorcerer, as she has been. She done been new. And I think one of my favorite gods or goddesses were deities, I guess, that I learned about while in college was White Buffalo Calf Woman. And she's a sacred woman for the Lakota religion. There's a lot of cool ones out there, but she was pretty interesting to learn about.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I play Isabella Ballador, Tiefling Paladin Bard of the group. We both use she, her pronouns, and you can find me at merkmerk13 on Instagram. I like Athena.
Hi, I'm Jake. I play Finley Day Galloway, fearful druid of the group. Our pronouns are he, him. You can find me on social media if you can. My favorite Greek god is a primordial Greek god, Nyx.
Oh, I love
Nyx.
it.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Vic. I play Resident Rat Boy Terrence Astonis. My pronouns are they, them. Terrence is he, they. Find me at Vic_Gene__ on Instagram. I'm a Dionysus person. I think that's
solid.
If I were, anytime there's a discussion of we want to do a theme party for Greek gods or something like that, I'm Dionysus. That is mine every single time.
Hey, I'm Heather Lore. I play Shay Eros. You can find me on Instagram at Land of Lore. I don't really use any other social media, but it's the same thing everywhere. And I have several different deities from different pantheons I like. For the Norse mythology, it's Freya. In Egyptian, Hathor, very similar, both badass. And then in Grecian, I gotta go with Hades. I love hating. It's like Artemis used to be, because in my mind, canonically lesbian, so.
Yeah. And of course, you can follow us everywhere at TTIYDND. That's our handle on all socials. We got Twitter, we got Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and then our Patreon. Please support our Patreon. We have cool content for you there, and it supports the show, which gets us to support you with entertainment and fun, cool stuff. But with that, let's get into what happened last episode on The Table Is Yours. What story shall be sung today? One can never know how the melody might sound. Our adventurers have already begun to pluck the strings of their story, and their combined composition is unfolding like a road before us.
Well, let's just say Connie needed a little bit more of a talking to about her attitude towards everyone in her family. She continually thought I was saying she was a bad person, which is not what I meant. I just wanted to know that she'd maybe try to stop lashing out at everyone and grow from her mistakes, because otherwise, how are we supposed to help people if we aren't ourselves being helpful? After that, we all ended the night with, I think, a little bit more togetherness as the fated fates. Also, Terrence apparently drunkenly confessed to Shay that the first person subject of his serums was his mom's ex-deadbeat boyfriend Dominic. The serum made him explode, which is what Terrence was kind of hoping for since Dominic was horrible to him and his mother Estella. The next morning, we made plans with Fiar and Casimir about securing the 3 diamonds that Cinnamon saw in his vision. They helped us prepare before the 7 of us fated fates began our march to the remains of my old hometown of Doshin Moor. On one night of our journey, while Shay and Issa were taking watch, on top of a large hill in the distance, they saw the figure of the beast. Shay woke us all up as Issa began talking to the beast, which prompted it to rush towards her. For Issa, however, time began to slow, and she was apparently visited by her many great-grandmother of sorts. A purple tiefling as well named Vivica, who warned her that she needed to be more cautious, and to help her descendant and the rest of her friends, gave us this arcane eye over our foreheads that would somehow help us on our journey. A type of foresight or something? With Vivica's eye, Issa just barely stepped out of the beast's way. Well, not fully. She got clipped pretty bad. Once it was out of sight, we began to pack up camp to run, but were interrupted by a vision from said eye that showed us that Gazania woman from the banquet getting her throat ripped out in the wilds. It was confusing, but we had to focus on leaving and healing Issa. We were cautious for the rest of the journey as we discussed theories about the beast before we made it to the edge of Doshin Moor. I'm gonna be honest, it looked horrible, set up with shacks and other just awful decor with a large post sign that read Cow Crater. Fair warning, I might just lose my temper in this fight club.
Without any questions, concerns, queries, comments, wishes, hopes, needs, there's some guy kind of standing at the entrance welcoming people into what he is called, or the place that you were told by Finley known as Doshin Moor, or what is now known as the crater at Doshin Moor, Cow Crater.
Needless to say, the cow is too stunned to speak.
We shepherd the cow in.
I think Issa puts her shoulder on, or not her shoulder, she puts her hand on Finley's shoulder. She's like, I'm sorry, Finley.
And just walks in.
Are there any rules we should be aware of while we're here?
I mean, depends. Are you just here to trade? Why are you here?
Here to fight.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay. Then you're just gonna want to kind of go right down there as he points back. It's again, it looks like this Mad Max Borderlands shantytown, and there does seem to be one building that is probably a bit more constructed. Actually, very well constructed. It has stone pillars on the sides. It has full, maybe varnished wood on the outside for the walls, where everything else seems to kind of be makeshift and they've made these camps they stay at. But it's kind of this one larger building that kind of stands in the middle of this part of the descent into the crater, because it kind of is all on this the little part of a hill that goes down in this soot and dark gray sand beneath you. He kind of points over to that and says, well, that's the den. You go in there, pay in, and then you get out if you win. Here the prize is pretty good for actually tonight. I will tell you, seeing you all in your armors and in your weapons, it is strictly no armor fisticuffs.
Is it to the death, or is it just unconscious?
It can be. You finally see this man's teeth. He looks like he's a half elf, but looks like one of his ears is kind of ripped off a little bit, at the tip. He looks kind of grungy and slapdash of these almost again, Mad Max tribal out paints across him. He kind of smiles and you see he has like rotting teeth.
Ugh.
Not really pleasant to look at.
I smile back.
Perfect teeth.
Ding! There's like a little sparkle.
I want to start mentally keeping track of how many people with the teeth tattoo I see.
You're gonna lose count.
Oh, so a lot of people, pretty much almost.
He does.
everyone.
You probably rub his chin, you'll see it.
Okay.
We, of course, accept outsiders. It's fine. I know none of you are from here like we are, right? But you can, of course, come in. The payment to go in is a little bit of a tax for non-falsos, but we accept anybody coming in.
So you fight your own gang members just for fun
Oh yeah.
and profit?
Oh yeah. It's always about proving who's kind of up on top.
I got my love on top.
Beyonce's already.
Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you.
Also, part of the funders are going to be here tonight too, so definitely be on your best behavior.
Who are the funders?
Just people who help out the falsos.
So should we go sign up?
Yes.
Yeah. I need to tuck away.
Oh
Is there
my
like
God.
a little like because it's like tense.
A little man's room.
Yeah, is there a little boys room? Like, is there like there's like tents and stuff set up, right?
Yeah.
Can I just
Just
like
a wall.
find
Yeah,
a
there's the
place?
shit tent.
Perfect. I'm gonna go find the shit tent and take a serum so I can hulk up in privacy. I need to stay like this. How do I do that?
Well, Connie's been studying it, no?
Oh, it depends. You got about 30 minutes off.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know when you're on.
Yeah, but he said if it's no weapons, not that it's a weapon, 'cause it's not. But I have it right here. And he gestures. He gestures to his crotch where the spout of like the water pouch is probably like sticking up from like his belt.
Is that your flask? Or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah, Shay definitely pats it as he's just like, oh.
God.
That's it. Hey, wait. He pulls out the water skin and is like, right here. I don't know what to do though, because what if they take it from me?
How about you give one to each person to hide, just in case gets taken?
Okay. We should go fight though.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go sign up.
All right, you guys heading over?
Absolutely.
Yes. On the way over, I'd like to walk next to Shay and say, "Hey, we should probably figure out something about the funders,
Absolutely.
because if they're talking about people who are giving them money and supplies, maybe they're how they got the diamond. And I don't know if any one of us is as sneaky as you are, so you might be the best person to do that."
Can do. I just need a direction.
All right, so you guys walk into the den, and it is like this kind of. It's as if it had 4 floors, but they've all been kind of gutted and renovated, if you would say, where there is this kind of square pit in the middle, like the sand pit at the bottom that is being lit. Instead of there being like a full floor that covers and a full ceiling and a full ceiling, it is like these open kind of like like they're almost like open balconies to look like that. On every floor you can look down to the fighting pit. Doesn't matter if there are 4 floors at the regular level and then it looks like it's 2 floors down. So 6 altogether, 2 where in the full basement would be the fighting pit that is fully lit. It sounds like too that there's obviously somebody using arcane magic to boom voices as announcers and all that good crazy shit. But it seems like people are already like fighting, and it looks like you probably see what looks like this orc that is like fully fucking smashing this one guy's face in, and that guy is not alive anymore, like at all. But yeah.
Dead guy? I'm kidding.
But when you walk into like it looks like there's probably also like a tap on every room for not only bidding but also for getting drinks. So there's bidding happening, there's people getting drinks, and roll insight, everybody. Terrence, yeah, everybody. Just make sure you're the Terry. It's the Terry.
Oh yeah, let me switch my character sheets.
Let me switch my character sheet.
I do. It was just easier that way to have 2 different ones.
Yeah.
15.
15 for Shay.
I actually got a 17.
Nice.
17 for Terry.
12.
12 for Finley. Issa.
10.
10. Okay. Codex.
22.
Nice.
22. Wash.
7.
7.
18.
and an 18 for Connie. Anybody who got a 15 or above. Yeah, there are people who are not false ivories here. You see a lot of them with their hands that are all drinking and betting and screaming and having, fucking enjoying things, probably even throwing things into the pit, not like tomatoes, but throwing fucking glass, literally glass full of ale that they just kind of throw down there.
Yeah.
There are people who look to be wearing Bergian style clothes. Some seem to be a bit more higher up, and you'll see them in more of confined spaces up into the other higher levels that they'll have their own type of guards around them. Not box seats, but they'll have guards around them. As well as some people who it looks like they're poorer from the burger that are maybe here to earn a buck if they can.
Maybe
That's the vibe.
Where can we sign up? Can we see people signing up anywhere?
Yeah, you can sign up at any of the bar slash bidding area, bidding counter.
Got it. I'd like a mead and to sign up for whatever that fun is down there.
Okay. Are you signing up for single or double?
Let's do double.
Okay. You all in one group then? Kind of looking at all of you. It's kind of like this snivy looking human.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Great. Well then, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you, it'll be a 100 gold deposit in total.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
She'll just slide it over.
Just under
What's
100.
what's the payout if we win?
Depends on what level you get to.
How many levels are there?
Well, today's a big night because everybody's trying to get that diamond.
A diamond, you say?
Yes, very, very recently procured and donated.
The ones that donated, these VIPs we've been hearing about?
Oh, you mean the funders?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're here. They'll probably make an announcement about it soon, if I had to guess. But it's... the winner's going to get the reward in that. That diamond's the size of your fucking head, if not bigger. Probably bigger than your head. Pointing at Terry.
Terry tries to look at his own head.
I can't see my forehead.
Where do these funders typically sit? I want to make sure I put on a good show right in front of them.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. He kind of looks left and right. Again, he has the tattoo too, so he's they come out to speak when they make their announcement. We're still in the preliminary of the fights, just for starting bidding, but you'll see them then. Alright, well, 7 of you, that's kind of an odd number for doubles, so I'll just pick them out and then single out one of you. You two, pointing at Connie and Shay, and make sure your armor's off.
The helmet comes down. Are prosthetics allowed? Lost a leg a while ago. Need it to walk.
Well, then show that you've lost it. Those are long pants, keep them on, if you can.
Freak.
You two, pointing at Codex and Terry.
He held out his 2 fingers.
She does look very nervous after seeing the level of fighting going on.
It's okay, I will protect you.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, we shouldn't leave the lady alone. Ew, tattoos. Tattoos,
Like a-
horns together. Pointing at Issa and Wash. Ew, cowboy. You'll be by yourself. You seem like you can handle it.
Alright.
Alright, well, here, then take this. Kind of hands you this red handkerchief to Shay and Connie. Hands a green one over to Terry and Codex. Hands a yellow one over to Issa and Wash. And hands an orange one over to Finley. We'll call you by color and number. It's on there. You have a 5 on yours, Shay and Connie. You guys have a 30 on yours, Codex and Terry. You have a 15 on yours, Wash and Issa. And you have a 1 on yours, Finley. Unfortunately, any extra bids you want to make and any alcohol you might want to partake in before it fully kicks off will still cost you.
Right then. I'll still take that meat. Here's some silver.
Thank you. It gives you, weirdly enough, a good helping of mead. So there you go.
Good.
Can I just get a bottle for the group?
Yeah, well, 1 bottle's not going to really do much for one group, is it?
It's mainly for me.
Yeah.
For the group.
2 gold.
For the group. I'm the group.
Exactly.
Party of 1.
Group.
Myself and I.
Arm 1, arm 2, and me in the middle.
Do you have a
No one
time
else
frame?
wants to fucking bid or drink.
Nope. And I'm gonna turn and walk away.
I'll take a pint.
Yes.
Okay, 1 gold.
He gives him a gold. Codex, are you okay? I follow you.
Yeah, I'm good. I think we're gonna do great.
We're gonna be okay. I got you.
Yeah, probably.
Let's think of a team name.
What do you have any ideas?
Yeah, we could be Beauty and the Beast because I am beautiful and you are a rabbit.
I like this. I think this could be really cool. So, are you planning on just kind of like big swinging, like wrestling people? Like, should I just focus on like hitting the people that you're fighting, or like should we split up, or like what do you think?
I will hit whoever is in front of me that isn't you.
Okay.
Alright, cool. You can't do magic, can you?
No, I also can't use my swords, and I won't be wearing armor, so.
Right. Okay.
I'll just stick close to you.
Just do your best.
Yeah, I'll just make sure to avoid your swings if you swing a little crazy.
Okay.
As they announce us, when they say beauty, you should walk out first.
Yes.
Yeah, we're like
Yes.
me and Codex are just sitting there talking about like our like pizzazz, like how are we gonna flavor this?
It's distracting her enough. Like her leg is still bouncing because she's so nervous, but it's distracting her enough that she's like, "Yeah, okay, this might work."
I could pick you up and like spin you around or something.
Yeah, I mean, does that make me less threatening though? As the beast aspect of it?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Yes.
Like, I think you should walk out and maybe like do like a bow or a curtsy or something. Yeah, like a princess wave.
Yeah, he like waves like a princess, and then
Yeah. And then I'll just walk out and I'll just be like, and she like runs her hand over her face. It's just like stone cold.
I was gonna say you could be like feral, like you could
Yeah.
be like.
That's true. I could try.
As you guys are discussing that, you do hear like probably a point like, "Oh, and the halflings out!" Fade it to the beast. As you see part of the the arena kind of gets opened, and they just drop the dead body of the halfling down that. He wasn't fully dead. As you kind of hear like visceral screams and slicing.
Oh, great.
That's a new twist.
And I'm freaking out again.
It's okay.
Wash is gonna put his hand on Kodak's shoulder, like, "Hey, you have really good hand-to-hand instincts. You'll be fine."
That's cool. Yep.
You kind of hear like this kind of like big as like everything is like stopped for a moment, and you hear like someone kind of walk out into the, probably after that halfling's pushed in, someone walk out into the arena and be like, "Okay, we are getting the fight started." As he's like looking up everywhere, he just looks like he's like this a little bit darker skinned human man, shaved head, or probably like more like buzz cut, and like these almost like white tattoos all on his body. So, as per usual, you sign up for your fight, you win, you get your earnings back, but there is a prize tonight, which means there is going to be sort of a tourney going on, okay? Great. Sorry that we couldn't have Rickard here tonight, but I'll be your host of the evening. First, of course, we want our funders to come in and...
When that happens, you hear a slight crack as Wash smashes the bottle onto the table and then puts a cloth over it.
We will have a quick word from our funders who have also very graciously donated tonight's prize as a very healthy reward size of a diamond for whoever wins the tourney, which I'll get into the explanation of that after our funders give us just a few words of encouragement. He steps back and he has that same tattoo on his hand. He's also part of the Falso Ivories. As you watch two very familiar faces walk onto the arena. You see the half-elven woman known as Eileen Brisea, who is the noblewoman connected to Lady Seraphima, and the older dwarven man, Mr. Browgrim, balding a bit with a larger beard and glasses, as they both kind of walk in, and you hear Mr. Browgrim just kind of like, "All right, yep, so... we, of course, thank the Falsos for what you all have always done. And we appreciate the good fight that you do for not only Lady Rousseau, but also the betterment of Zabaria and the Berg and all of that good stuff. You really are doing the good fight and keeping things in line for the true nature of what we wish for in this land. Miss Brisea, if you'd like to continue. Yes, so we brought tonight a very powerful, expensive diamond. And you watch as she kind of brings out what looks like a Dawnwood diamond. something that we were advised to give away to people such as you. And you see there's kind of like a grit to her teeth when she says that, as if she did not want to give this away. And, of course, hoping that we can continue our good relation with the Falsos, and apparent, and she kind of like has a bigger gulp, their findings most recently within the stretches of Zabraria that I've heard that has gone throughout the Burg. Lady Rousseau, of course, would like to speak with any leaders. I know that your leader is not here tonight, but anyway, besides that point, we will donate this as a peace offering, as always, to keep in good alliances. We wouldn't want anyone to bite the hand that feeds, right? So, good match. I'm sure whoever wins this will get an exorbitant amount of wealth that you very much... She's like biting her, like kind of grinding her teeth, deserve. So it looks like she doesn't know that it has whatever power is in it. She just knows that it's expensive because it's bigger than the size of your head. Like, yes. Good match. And she kind of like walks back, holding the diamond, like followed by Mr. Brogram and then a few Falso Ivories who follow them, just to like be protection.
As soon as they appeared, I feel like Connie probably would have tensed or something, and Shay would have kind of like just put her hand on your back, just gently, just like,
How the fuck did they get a diamond?
Why would they give it away?
I'm hoping they're stupid enough to not realize what it is.
Beyond quite expensive.
I hope they're stupid too.
So anyway, as that guy kind of walks out, back in the middle. So, we're going to do a regular rounds. If you beat your opponent in your first fight, I know some people have come together as groups. Seems like a lot of people want that diamond. You can then choose a representative to fight for you at the end in our little tourney, okay? Probably about 2 rounds from what I had to guess. So, as long as one of you succeed in this first round, if you came in a group and are paired off in difference, or whatever have you, or if you're just here by yourself, you then get a chance to go into the tourney, and then from there, should be about 2 rounds till the finale, of which there will only be 2 left at the end. So, let's get this started! And kind of just starts calling people down, calling the numbers. So, 1 is called immediately.
What?
Let's bring 1 down here! We got a number 1?
This entire time, Finley has been just like off alone, just like looking up and just kind of like breathing. And he hears 1 and he tenses up, gulps, and then just like looks at everybody standing together. It's just like,
Would you like a hug?
no. I'm big.
Big, strong,
Mm-hmm.
powerful druid.
Big strong.
Powerful
And
druid.
he laughs, and as he walks by you, you should hear him mumbling, "Be the bull. Be the bull. Be the bull. You're okay."
Do you leave Cinnamon with them?
When you pass by
Oh, Cinnamon.
Connie says, "Don't lose your fire."
Like, Cinnamon will give you a little, like, nod.
I'll be fine.
You got this, Finley.
Alright, so, what happens is you walk down and kind of show your, like, number, and you get let in by one of the Falsos to, like, this kind of, like, holding chamber as you start to kind of hear announcing, which is like, "We have our first round up!" And it looks like we got, and probably, like, that announcer guy probably, like, goes over and says, like, to like, whoever is in that holding room with you, is like, "This guy got a name?" And he look at you like, "What? You got a name?"
Just call me Finny.
Okay. Finny? Finny! And people start to laugh. If you're like, "What the fuck kind of name?" People are like fully laughing at you. And then on the other side, we got Horns. And people are like, "Woo, Horns!" Like, people are like, know who Horns is. As like this guy kind of like starts announcing, we got Finny versus Horns. And he'll like lift open the gates to have you both go in. You will walk in first. Oh, also anything that would count as armor is taken off. Do you take off your jacket just in case?
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably like take it and then very neatly fold it and then just hand it, like hold it out to whoever.
You keep your scarf on too?
Yeah.
Okay.
He probably wraps the scarf around his hand.
Gotcha. So yeah, you walk out like that, and you see this like you're like, is it a Minotaur? Like, why is his name Horns? And you watch as like just kind of like this like adult looking half elf walks in. He's a little shorter, probably about like 6'2", not super tall for a half elf. Has kind of short, curly brown hair, kind of rough, beige pink skin, and it looks like he's missing a finger on his right hand, his pointer finger. It looks like he has 2 indents from a fight with maybe a minotaur, because he has indents of where horns would be on his chest. He is also bare chest, but no tattoos. He's not a falso. But he kind of just like walks in, like kind of readies up and goes, "I'm going for death, just so you know."
Right. And he just goes,
Ew.
then
The
kill
tail
me.
cracks.
Yeah.
He does that and he just goes like a loud whip.
And someone goes, "Woo! Thing!"
It's us.
Really up Cinnamon, just like,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be, we're doing contest rolls. You're going to do 3 contest rolls. And for each contest roll, it's going to be the same attribute you choose to describe how you're doing this fisticuff fight.
Okay.
Any skill you guys want to choose. It may be kind of weird to do persuasion, but like that's if you really want to.
Persuade him to throw his head into my fist.
I could see persuade as like you're taunting them, but like you're gonna choose your skill for all of your 3 rolls.
Yes.
But yeah, we're gonna do contesting rolls for an attribute of your choosing that you can convince me during this fight that you use. If it is a to the death thing, and you want to kill that person or they want to kill you. If you or they succeed in the death blow, let's say you do most of it. Like, let's say I beat you 3 times, and then I'm like, he's going to kill you, or he's trying to. You're going to roll your death saves there. 3 times. If you get more death saves than death fails, you're fine. More death fails, you're dead. So, what attribute are you using, Finley?
Survival.
Survival. Okay. And how are you using that as in this fight?
Survival in the sense of truly keeping track of every movement that is made in order to perfectly know how to, if it does hit me, lessen the damage, survive this thing.
So you're using survival to like anticipate,
and then for my swings, I'm going to debilitate.
Cool. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do best out of 5. Doubles I'll do 3, but for singles I'm gonna do best out of 5. All right. Let's do first roll. I'm going to be using athletics. Roll 1. That's cocked. That's a cock. What'd you get?
Modified 20.
I got a 7. You have won this contest, but I will start and then you will react.
Yeah.
What happens is he's going to come straight at you, grab your collarbones, kind of like up towards you, and try to push you against the wall and then headbutt you and then start kneeing you. But that is what he's attempting to do. I'll say he can at least start pushing you back. But what is your reaction with your successful roll against his contest?
His arms are here.
Yes.
Finley is going to cross his arms over to lock his arms in. With his other hand, grab him by the throat. And then if he's going to headbutt, Finley's going to use that momentum to pull his head in closer and headbutt him harder.
Okay, he kind of like comes in like, "Ugh!" And you kind of and push him back as he kind of falls into the ground, and you hear people going, "Boo! Oh, what the fuck!" Like people are getting so pissed off. As he kind of
We're cheering. We're like, ah!
He kind of shakes himself off and gets back up. He's bleeding from the nose a bit. You probably have like a slight bloody nose. He has like the double one that's definitely going to leave a bruise. And he's like, "Come on, roll again."
Yeah.
Modified 20 again.
Woohoo! Damn.
23. 19 plus 4.
Shit.
So, vice versa, what are you doing when he says, "Come on"?
He's gonna run and then kind of like get low and then just like ram his shoulder into the half elf's stomach and then with his horn clip his side.
Okay, yeah. So when you do that, when you come down, it's almost like when you start doing that, the people watching, you'll see him like kind of like this smile when you kind of do that. He's like, "Oh, bull." He puts his hands into fists just enough to cup around your tinier horns as a fear bulk, and he will push you off to the side and you will slam headfirst into the wall. It probably like makes you start to bleed from the horn a bit, like on your right side, and like you have ringing in the side of your head now. You're not the first cattle I've tamed. Roll again.
He's coming on to you.
It's a modified 20.
Oh my god.
So again, you first, and I get to react. So you kind of like come back up from being like slammed into the wall and bleeding a bit, and you're kind of like, ugh.
I don't know, he's probably losing steam now. He's feeling a little like demotivated. He's probably just like, I don't know. So he's just gonna go for a swing.
No. Yeah, so if you run in for a swing, he kind of like grabs your arm, bends it behind your back, and slams you to the ground. You feel it probably get a little bit sprained and crack. You know, I do hear this is kind of a place that a lot of Fearbolgs have died in, so I guess you'll at least die with your kin.
Get angry!
Go fucking crazy!
Roll again.
21.
21, 17.
Okay.
So when he says that, you're like kind of getting back up, and he comes over to put his heel on the middle of your back, and he's gonna try to push down and dig in. But your reaction?
He's gonna, as soon as his heel grab gets there, then he's gonna grab his leg and then just swing him up and
shit.
throw him down.
Oh shit! Yeah. So you probably like swing him up, and then boom, and you watch his like teeth kind of fall out. Blood does hit the sand. It seems to quickly go through it.
And then with just a hand, push his throat down and go, "My mother made this crater, bitch, and you're gonna be part of it."
And he kind of spits in your face with the blood.
Just and then wipes it on his face.
Okay.
This is so scary because it's 2-2.
Roll again.
Best of 5, so whoever gets first last.
I don't want to roll after you made that face.
I know.
There's a chance.
No.
There is a chance.
I wish I could help you.
I know, right?
That's a 26.
18.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll say when he spits in your face and you're about to put it back on him, he grabs your hand, pushes you back, and pushes you against the wall, and then he kind of like readies up and gets back and says, "Come on, let's finish this here." And so you're both like bloodied and bruised. You are both not looking well. You have done very hard hits against each other in the span of like 30 fucking seconds.
Can I cast magic?
You haven't seen anyone do it yet, maybe, but that could also cost it.
I don't want to get disqualified for it.
Okay.
Finley's back in it, and now he's mad.
Let's go!
Like for the people in the audience.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
smells like smoke in here.
Okay.
As he's just like,
Sorry. I'm sorry, touch a nerve. Sorry, Mommy's crater brings back such bad memories.
I think it'll look mighty fine with your blood all over it.
Could say the same.
Do you want me to make the first move, or do you want to go?
He opens his arms wide to you, smiling with like missing teeth.
Hoof him in the nards.
So hard that he dies.
It's a possibility.
Honestly, Toothless, big mistake. As he just sprinter stances and instantly just darts towards like a charging bull.
Yeah, you see his hands, like he gets ready again, he's like, I'm gonna grab you, basically, as he like kind of puts his hands out and ready for you to come toward him.
One hand grabs his arm, the other one with a fist shatters his elbow,
Ooh!
picks him up, loops him, slams his side on his horns, and then just headbutts him into the ground repeatedly.
Nice.
And then when he's done, cracks his back over his knee, and then just throws him up towards the audience.
Yeah, you hear like the raucous roaring of the crowd kind of like overcomes your mind, and all just like anger and I'm sure thoughts kind of swell you as you kind of go over to him and do all of what you've described. As the moment you crack, like as you guys are watching, like when he first gets his elbow shattered, you hear him like ah! Like as he's like screaming out in pain. The moment Finley goes, you watch his eyes just go, he's dead. I rolled a 6 and a 2 for his death save, so I can't roll 3 times. Oh wait, no, I have to roll 3 times. Well, no, I rolled best 2 out of 3. So
It's you have to get all 3.
no, it's best 2 out of 3
No, it isn't. You have to
for
fill all
this.
three.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I know.
For this, yeah.
Yeah.
But you throw him up, and he like probably hits one of the banisters, and someone's like, ah! Like it's like, probably like it's like some like woman who's not ready to like be. She's just here because her husband. Yeah. Whatever. She's like, my husband likes this. I just come.
Just let me support him.
He falls down to the ground, and you watch as like there's a loud roar for Fitty, and it's just all like this like cacophonous noise in your ears, like as you're just like, and like you feel like somebody like move your arm up, and like for a second, you probably like react, but then seeing that it's something you probably shouldn't hit, you stop yourself, and you kind of get let down, and you get shuffled out, and you watch them push his. They kind of like uncover some of the sand over a grate and push him down below.
I think I like him a bit better now.
Yeah, that was kind of sick.
What gods are still in the diamonds?
Yeah, if I had to guess, it's chaos.
Probably that, yeah.
Finley, roll a wisdom save.
Oh no. Right?
24.
Okay. The room feels like everything feels like it stops spinning for a second. In a good way.
Yeah.
But there's still that feeling of like there's a lot overstimulation is happening. I don't know if you would be wise enough to realize it's because of the diamond.
Yeah.
Because you haven't really encountered a diamond other than the one Cinnamon did for you.
Yeah.
She kind of like comes out. Was that good?
That was fantastic.
Just kind of like,
I
have
put
any
down
blood
a
on
beer
me?
in front of you.
Absolutely.
He throws it back.
I didn't know
Yeah,
you
it
had
was-
that in you.
It's incredible.
All right, at a point, number 5 gets called.
Yay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, same thing. You guys are led down into the floodlight, very bright area, but first into this holding room before the gates are opened, where the announcer comes up to the gate and says, "What's the name of your people?" And he goes, "You guys just go by your names or what?"
Okay, we'll go with hot singles in your area. Find me a man.
You say like all of that, and he just goes, 2 bitches. I don't fucking know.
Yes.
And the guy goes, "We got 2 bitches." And you guys go, but yeah, so 2 bitches. You guys walk out as then the announcer that says, and then unnamed double, they're coming out. As you watch these two women walk out as well. They both look kind of like rough and gruff, but they have a little bit of like anxiety in their eyes. You can tell they're from the Bird, and they're going to make money, and they don't necessarily want to be doing it. So they're a little hesitant, but they kind of look like they're probably going to kill us. So as they kind of get ready to fight, they look like they're twins. They're both dwarves. They're a little bit shorter too.
Ah, gotcha.
Kind of like red auburn hair.
You know, we don't always have to play to the death if you just want to beat each other up a bit.
You just trying to make us defenseless?
Aren't we already without our armor and weapons?
Well, we're not going to go easy.
I hope you wouldn't.
One has kind of like this almost like sweatband on their head, and the other one is wearing kind of what looks like this like necklace on them. So if you want to refer to one as necklace and one as headband, but they're twins. Like they're the twin
Necklace
sisters.
and headband.
They ready to stance? You guys ready your stances?
Yep.
Okay. Who's aiming at who? Oh, with doubles, you can elect to not go after someone to help, but that does leave you vulnerable
Okay.
because that leaves you with no contest,
Yeah,
Okay.
gotcha.
which means you can get hit. What skills are you using in this fight?
Okay, so you can tell me no to this one, but I was thinking I wanted to use an intelligence-based one, and probably the best one I could think of was investigation, of using the tools in which are around me, like if I have sand, to getting it in their face. If like the way they're moving towards me, like digesting that.
A lot of fighting is watching people and minor movements to guess what they're going to do next.
Yeah, I'd say insight would be that's more of a wisdom than it would be an intelligence for that. With the way you're going, with what you're describing,
Weight, like momentum, weight, and such.
yeah, you
more.
can use a flat intelligence, but you don't get proficiency to it.
That's fine. It's better than what anything else I could get.
All right.
Stealthy. Being like sliding up behind them or something, or like using
Trying to
something
catch
as
it by
distraction.
surprise.
Exactly,
Gotcha.
and like hit their pressure points to like knock them down.
Cool.
From
All right.
wherever.
Necklace will use performance, and headband will use medicine.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Who's going after who? Or are you guys going after one?
I'm gonna go after necklace for the first round.
Yeah, I'll wait to see what headband does. And
All right.
zip around.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. You're going headband. You're going necklace. All right. Make your roll.
I rolled.
Yeah. I did not roll great either. Thank God I have a +10. Okay.
All right. Let's go necklace first.
I got a 12.
I got a mod 20. And then for headband,
16.
16. I got a 12. So you're going after necklace. What are you doing? And I get to react. And then because I lost against headband against you, headband will go after you and you react.
I think because I haven't really fought hand to hand in a hot second, I think I'm just gonna like literally like just ready my stance and try to have like a nice forward momentum punch, just trying to swing down. But I think because I'm not used to fighting people so short, I'm like I don't know this angle well. So it's like this coming in, and the stance is all wrong. My weight's definitely off. And I'm just kind of trying to come in with this punch.
You watch as the one wearing the necklace, she kind of like runs up and she sees your hand coming down, and she's going to push your hand up and then sock you in the face, kind of like knocking you back, and you probably fall on your ass. Oof. And then you watch Shay as headband, the one with the headband. She kind of like runs up and she immediately darts at you, and it looks like she's darting to hit your knees. So what is your reaction to counter that?
I think I'll just sidestep and pull her headband down over her eyes.
Oh no! Now they both have necklaces. Yeah. Well, after it falls, but yeah.
No.
You probably kick her, and she probably like kind of falls and rolls on the ground. And you watch them both kind of get up and like kind of bring themselves back up. Doesn't feel like you're not going for death.
Didn't say I'd be nice.
After I get punched and like fall down, as I give myself up, I'm like, can I know the names of the people I'm about to kick their ass?
Lana says the one with the necklace. And the one she helps out who got kicked in the fucking kidneys.
Nice.
Mita. And you?
Connie.
Leah.
Okay, next round.
I think we should rush at the same one.
Yeah, I'll go against Evan still. I'll go against Mita.
I'll help.
Okay. Alright, so with the help, you will still have to roll your stat, and you can just add that to Shay's. If you get above 30, I will let you knock her out as if it's like knock her out completely.
Okay.
However, that means Lana is unopposed to whoever she hits.
I see.
So one of you will get a hit.
Okay.
Okay. And Mita, of course, always has the chance to get better than you if you both fucking suck. Which is possible. It's possible. So you're both going after Mita. What did you roll, Shay?
17.
17?
I rolled a 18.
She got pretty high. She got a 26, so I'm going to do a little bit of describing, but you guys can knock her out. Yeah, Lana's going to go straight back for you, Connie, because you were the one she got down, and all she saw say is she kicked my sister in the kidneys.
Wait, I might need that kidney someday.
Yeah, Mita is going to rush towards Shay with her 25. She got 19 plus 6. She kind of comes up to you, Shay, and she immediately, like, it's really weird. She jumps in the air a bit, and she puts one hand on the nape of your neck, and the other kind of like at your wrist to pull it behind you, but is totally open for Connie, who comes in and.
I probably just like right at the ribs, like punch them both the sides to make her like release.
Yeah, so she releases, and then she's out.
I was gonna say, if she's on me, I'm just gonna like body slam her down.
Can it be that I hit her sides as she falls backwards as you?
Absolutely, yes.
Elbow.
Yes.
Okay, so you watch as she kind of gets hits on both sides. Like, let's go, Shay. Shay, you kind of just grab her and suplex her onto the ground, and she is like out. But before you could even react, you do hear the sound of sand rustling behind you as you watch Lana jump up and kick Connie in the back of the head and knock Connie out.
Whoa.
You had 2 out of 3 fails.
Oh yeah.
I forgot this isn't best of 5. Whoops.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah.
And currently, both Lana and Shay are 0-0, so they're both. It is back to the record.
They each have 1 point. Lana and Shay both have 1 point.
None of them have gotten hit.
Not gotten hit, but I didn't know if like they.
Well,
gotten
they had wins against the people who are now knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you watch as they bring Mita and Connie back to your respective like holding tanks, if you would. They disperse the 2 of you back into the thing. They kick Connie down the well. You're out of the campaign. Sorry. Lana will like kind of walk back, and she'll kind of like stands up, and you probably notice like the way that she's standing. Her midsection is very vulnerable. But no one's really been paying attention to Lana, so who knows if that's a trick or not, because hers is performance. Yeah.
Oh, you got rid of the medicine bitch.
Oh yeah. Are we going? Is it happening?
Ooh.
28.
26. Yeah. All right. So she's going to run in, and you kind of watch as she's going to quickly dive to the left, kind of like exposing herself. She leaves herself like wide open, like too long, as if she was trying to trick you, but it does leave her open.
Perfect. I'm going to use her momentum, grab one arm, and put my other hand on the shoulder, and full swing her into the wall.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of and you watch she like coughs up blood and then like kind of gets up. Roll again.
13.
I got a 19 plus 6. So 25. She kind of like is starting to get back up from the wall. What do you do?
I think as she's starting to get back up, I'm gonna rear back for a kick and try to swing and like kick her face.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm trying to think of a clever way I can make this performance.
Jazz hands.
Are you stunned? Yeah. Probably when you career to go kick her, you're like, oh, she's down, I got her, and she kind of like and like rolls and then grabs your leg that you're standing on that you're not rearing back, and she will pull you down, and your head will just conk onto the ground, and like it's like sand gets into your face and your ear, and there's just ringing in the side now. And she kind of gets up and says, "I'm not as weak as my sister, bitch."
Did you get a nat 20? Shut the fuck up.
Which one?
It's the shadow one was Lana, and I didn't go. What'd you get?
26.
26.
Meets a beats it. So which one of us meeting?
No, I think we just have to play out a tie and then keep going.
I like it. Let's do it.
Because it's a contest, it's not really a natural 20 thing. If it was a regular thing, I'd be like, she gets it. But because it's just contest with numbers, it's just the numbers.
Yeah.
So 26, 26. And there's no necessarily meets it, beats it, because you're both
We're
trying...
both meeting it and beating it.
Yeah,
so.
meeting and beating. Yeah, just like, ooh. But yeah, she probably runs into Rearin with a kick. I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you do, you'll just land and both go...
The exact same thing.
They just go straight past each other. Huh?
Yeah, if I'm on the ground and she's coming in this way for a kick, I'm coming up with a knee to get her face.
Gotcha. Yeah. So like she'll like kick you, and as she's kind of like flying past, you'll probably knee her, and you both are just like boom as you're down on the ground again. And people are like, whoa! Like people are going fucking crazy. People are like, yeah. People are chanting.
Yeah.
It is tense.
Goddamn.
With that, probably like 3 or 4 glasses come down that shatter on the walls. So there is glass now. Immediately, Lana grabs glass.
Yes, I'm gonna take glass in both hands.
We will both get a +3 to our rolls with the glass.
Okay. Did you get a not 20 again?
I did, I swear!
I got 27.
I got 29. I got 6 plus 3. Yeah. First.
As I see her grab the glass and like start going for it, I have a little bit in each hand. And I'm gonna go and try to jam it in both sides of her ribs.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes, you kind of like go down to run and like go towards her ribs. Instinctively, seeing you doing that, she's going to throw it at your face to kind of like halt you from running towards her. It probably cuts your cheek as you kind of like, and she's just going to like, as you're kind of getting your bearings, she's going to be rushed at you, like flat foot kick you in the face, down out.
Nice.
All right, two bitches out.
Bitches are out.
Which means you guys are
We're still
unqualified
alive.
to go into whatever the tourney thing is. Well,
As a team?
no,
or as,
because
like,
you're in a team, so you guys can still be chosen
Yeah.
too. Never mind, I'm lying too.
Yeah.
If you guys were only on your... Are you crying?
Yeah, because
You really wanted 2 bitches to win?
No, I went to start my page in my notes, and I forgot. I don't know why I wrote it.
Ask if I'm okay. Yeah, can you?
Yeah, please do it.
Dang, that was a really cool fun.
This used to be my best time. Why are you so mean to me today?
Alrighty, so they give you like the most minuscule of like, here's bandages, wipe yourself off.
Put some dirt in it.
Put some
Yeah.
fucking dirt in it, get a
Make you
drink.
stronger.
Yeah, make you stronger. As you guys come back up. I'm so sorry. You guys are doing really well.
I will give them both like little cure wounds just to feel good.
Yeah.
Aw, appreciate it. Getting a drink.
Yeah, that's great.
It was a fun fight to watch, you guys. I think you did really well.
It was fun.
Kidney shot.
Alright, it keeps going. Are we just skipping to the next one? Alright.
Crazy.
Issa and Wash. Same deal. You were led down. You were stripped of anything that is like armor. Same thing. The announcer kind of walks over to the guy who's with you in the holding tank. Do you guys have a name?
No.
No. Got no!
You guys went to all those fight clubs and you didn't come up with a team name ever.
Solo.
So boring.
And we got Claw and Knuckle. You watch as these 2 larger, they look like Eastern Dragonborns, kind of walk out. But I'm sure you look at their hands when they walk out. One has very long talons for her hands, which you're assuming she must be Claw. And then the other one looks like there's wrappings around his fists. They're both these kind of like both iridescent colors. One is more like this iridescent platinum, and the other one is kind of like this gold into rose gold color. Claw, she looks like that. And they're tall. They're probably about 7'5". They announce you walk out, they walk out. They look deadly. And they already have like stained blood on their scales from, you assume, earlier this night.
Do you want the sharp one or the wrapped one?
I'll take the wrapped one. I did bless Wash, obviously. Well, and myself.
Knuckle is going to use acrobatics,
Oh, wow.
and Claw is going to use sleight of hand.
Cute.
I'm going to keep with the standard grappling and athletics.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm also using athletics.
Okay. Issa, you're going after Knuckle. Wash, you're going after Claw. Gotcha. All right,
Got a
roll.
couple bruisers.
One.
Fight.
Fight.
That's very unpleasant to look at.
All right, what'd you get, Issa?
15.
I got a natural 20 plus 5. Wash.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, but 60... 1 plus 10, 11, 15.
15. Yeah, I also got a natural 1. It is also plus that, so it is also a 15.
Oh, interesting.
Claw is scary. So you guys are just gonna go.
I feel like I dodge the claws, but get like backhanded, and also like hit them in the.
They also both have tails too, so that's maybe zero.
So you got a nat 20 and a nat 1. That's amazing.
You can live with it. Wash and Claw, you both probably rush at each other. She will swipe at you, and if you grab that arm to grapple to try to grapple her to the ground, her tail will kind of and she'll like smack you back with her hand, not to cut you, but she'll smack you back as you both kind of like get reset. Issa, what are you doing?
I think Issa was just kind of rushing Knuckle, probably trying to trip them and like put an elbow into their chest.
As you kind of like rush in to try to like trip with your like sweep with your foot and then hit down with your elbow, immediately, unknowingly to them, but it'll just for the fun of it, when Knuckle, he comes in to he grabs your arm that is trying to do that, but it's the arm that you just got hit in, so you kind of like wince as then he like punches you straight at the sternum that pushes you back, and you probably cough up a little bit of blood. Lava, looks like these two will be easy.
Lava. Of course, Lava, let us get them.
Freaking out.
Lexi's playing the other one.
Claw?
Sure, Lava.
Okay, Lexi Mary is now playing Claw.
He's like,
Alrighty, we're rolling again. Are you guys still going after Claw and Knuckle individually?
I think we're good.
You want to switch?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Roll again.
You might want to try different dice.
Wash and Issa are about to fully die, so.
I'm going to kill them, brother.
Their flesh would look quite beautiful on your skin, Lava.
Knuckles like, yeah, babe.
Yeah, whatever.
I hate how this fighting gets you, babe.
Why when we're outside you talk normal? She's like, yeah, I'm ready to fight. I'm going to see
She's like, wow, I can't wait to fight today. Sorry, it's just the way you said lover that I was like, I need to get in on this.
Claw and Wash.
I got a modified 20.
Nice.
Okay, I got a 25. New player, new game. Lexi, Claw, what do you do to?
I'm so excited to be here, guys.
Wash is now slowly advancing, but now a bit more wary of the tail. I think that leaves open maybe his right side to a claw or something.
She notices that you're like paying more attention to the tail, so she kind of like feigns a swipe with her tail, just seeing as you tense up and leaving your side open, and she kind of just takes her claw and just kind of gives you like a little as she like flicks from here down to your
Disgusting.
and she like the blood like comes off and she like kind of just flicks it like in your face, just like
Did you see that?
Did you like that?
everything I do for you, Lava.
I really just hate the way you are here.
I hate what the
He's
pit does to you.
like, okay, babe. Round 3. Same people, same game.
Yeah, same people.
Odds or evens for if they team up against one.
Odds.
That's a 3. I said we go after the purple one.
Of course, Lava.
Issa, what'd you get?
21.
21. Okay, I got a 15 plus 9. So yeah, 24.
Yeah.
So you watch as like, I would say you hitting Claw is the only thing that's saving her from being killed. And her unconscious body is still, I was going to say it's going to be up for game. If they're going to try to kill her while the person comes in for the ring. But, so, you probably watch as Claw immediately like socks Issa in the like her right cheek as she kind of starts to fall over, and Claw is going to like with her hands, with her like her very long sharp talons, will slice at like your sides that cut almost like cheese grate your sides. It's not good. As you kind of like and like quickly fall unconscious, and they are on top of you. But Wash, what do you do to stop Claw? Because Claw has her like claws in Issa right now.
I'm going to try to break the claws on her right fucking hands, like grabbing arm, twisting it back, and then bringing the knee to the
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll say that. So you can, her right hand you can take, and then you can put it against, like, you do find some toughness to the ground, even though there's sand mostly, and you'll, like, push her hand in, and like, and she starts bleeding from there, and it's like, ah!
I'm going to take one of the claws and wield it like it's a knife.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck.
Noted.
Yes. Only one of them?
Noted. Okay, I will say because Claw is kind of doubled over from that a little bit, not doubled over, but, like, you know, you'll watch as Knuckle is just gonna, like, punch you straight in the face, Issa. What?
Can I on the outside do anything?
Potentially.
So I'm just gonna like have someone like go away from me into the crowd somewhere and just be like, just hide yourself.
Okay. Alright, yep, he's hidden in a vantage point, but they're gonna find him once he does something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Issa, roll your death saves.
Fuck. You got this. You got this. You still got blessed, right?
No, Bless drops because she's unconscious.
I rolled a save and a fail, so hold on.
I mean, people have people throw stuff in there all the time, right?
Yeah.
How crazy would it be if I threw an ashtray at Claw's head?
If you make it look accidental.
Yeah.
You can throw a bottle.
Terry will help because he can make a scene and be like, "What the fuck?" Oh! Like,
Yeah.
throw something.
Then I'll whip it at Knuckle as hard as I can.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Roll to hit.
14 to hit.
He has no AC, so yeah, that'll hit him. You'll get advantage on your last death save, Issa.
Yeah, good thing.
I put the power of God behind that ashtray.
Yeah. Codex, if you kind of act like stupid and drunk, you're like, what the fuck? Like it hits. No one's gonna necessarily bat an eye just because you're being stupid. They'll be like, hey, don't do that again. But
Yeah, oh, my bad.
the ashtray will hit Knuckle in the head before he swings down on Issa's face, and by that time he's like, oh fuck, he's like looking up who hit him. One of the people will pull, they're like, there's not enough time to kill him now because people will come out to grab the unconscious person, so they grab Issa successfully and put her behind the gate. And he'll be like, ugh. I'll say he has disadvantage now for his next roll, but it's him or her against you, girl.
And they both have not. No, Claw has taken
Claw's
one.
taken one.
Yeah, I'm going after Claw.
Okay.
This is so stressful.
I do I get anything for using her claw against?
Yeah, you get a +3.
+3. I'm going to scream.
Wow, okay.
You don't get the blessing anymore.
Oh,
It's
you're
gone.
unconscious.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 1 anyway. So dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you are very lucky. Because I got a 14 plus 5.
Yeah.
Damn.
Knuckle's still like kind of gaining his bearings. Is kind of like gonna try to swing at you, and he's gonna fully miss. As she's coming in to basically almost like kind of grab your head like this with her nails out for her left hand that has claws still.
I'm going to step closer so it misses, and then slice in the inside of her elbow.
Okay.
Horrible.
Good.
You slice into her arm and then kick her back where she hits the wall, and her head just like knocks her out. She falls down.
The one hand that still has claws.
You gonna try to kill her?
I'm going to deal with Knuckle first.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, then she will be dragged out.
Damn it.
Knuckle is gonna be like, you're gonna fucking regret that one.
Blood that claw flicked on my face. I'm gonna on his foot.
Roll again.
The highest roll today has been 7.
God damn.
The way you said that.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
I got a 17.
All right, so it's kind of the same thing of like boom.
I'm just going to be slicing whatever comes near me.
Slicing.
Yeah,
Flash out here playing fruit.
Well, it's more like
yeah. So he'll come in and like sock you as you kind of like slice at his chest, and then you'll kind of reset. Take it again.
30.
All right, I got a mod 20. So what are you doing?
He's
He's going to rush towards you to try to kind of like grab you from the waist and push you down.
Oh, cool. I'm going to put my my forearm against his neck, stab him 3 times in the kidney.
So you stab him, but then he pushes you off. All right, let's go.
Jesus.
I got an 18.
I got an 18.
Right.
Jesus.
Yet again, you guys kind of fisticuffs and hit.
This is a war of attrition.
Oh my god.
You hit and reset again. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Make me happy, please.
Let's get another 30.
You didn't do that! 15.
Natural 20.
No.
Jesus.
You watch as like what do you do to come towards him?
I guess slowly like shuffling forward still trying to do, if he swings at me, move out of the way and cut it.
Yeah, when you kind of swing to hit him, he's going to take your arm and sling across your chest, then take the claw and break it and push you down, knocking you out. He's going to walk right above you, put his feet on either side of the top of your chest, and be like, "I'll spare you because you spared her." And he walks out.
Oh, I was gonna add a tally to the wash death toll.
You are noble of her. You didn't have to kill him. So Claw and Knuckle are the successful winners of that round. Woo! So that means we have 2 losses now. Let's go into the Codex and Terry one.
The further we get away from our table, the more she's like, okay, just like Skimble. Let's do this, Terry.
Yeah, we're hyping up.
What's your guys' name?
Beauty. He points at you.
Beast.
Beauty Beast, okay.
Beauty and the Beast. Come on.
Beauty and the Beast.
He tells the guy, and then the guy goes, "Okay, we got Beauty!" And, looks over as, "Do you run out, Terry?"
Yeah, he's like, he waves.
Yeah.
And we got Beast!
Codex just very slow, slow, chill walk out, and it's just like dead face.
Yeah, you walk out, people gotta go, "Boo! What the fuck? That's not a beast!"
It's supposed to be funny.
That's just a racist.
Oh, do you want me to be funny? Okay. Fuck all of you!
You watch as he kind of goes over and says, "And of course we have one of our renowned 3-time winners."
Right.
Great.
Right.
We got Smoke and Mirror!
You watch
Shay
2
walks
people
out.
walk out. This one very white tiefling and this one very charcoal dark tiefling as they walk out. And technically we know it's not necessarily fair, but we're gonna let them have their echoes too, as you watch them both echo knights themselves.
Oh,
Jesus.
You see 2 semi-transparent versions of themselves in more of this dark grays pop out on either side of them. And their echoes speak with them in this weird way. I'm just doing that for fun flavor. But you watch as the darker one, who you assume must be Smoke, says, "So which one's Beast?" And the other one, you see Mirror, the white one, can go, "And which one's Beauty?" As they then charge at you. So, who are you choosing?
Oh.
You watch as it seems like they're both separately going after you, but with their echo.
I'm following Terry's lead. Codex is squaring up just like Wash taught her, and she's following Terry's lead.
So yeah, he cracks his neck and he looks at you. He's like, "You take the white one," and then he goes for Smoke. He puffs out his chest and he says, "Tax exemption."
So you're going after Smoke. Codex, you're going after Mirror.
No, I'm going after Smoke.
Nice. Just what I should have done.
Cool. And you're going after Smoke or the Echo?
Smoke.
Gotcha. Okay.
Would you like to know what we're using?
Oh yeah. What are your stats you're using? I'm sorry.
I'm going to be using intimidation with the strength. Because my
And how are you going to use that?
Just I think when he gets close to people, he's going to hulk up. He's taller than them. He's towering over them. He's going to use all of his imposing force to get in their faces and maybe scare them. Yeah.
Codex, what are you using?
I'm going to be using Deception, and she's going to be playing into the fact that Terry is so big that she can use him as a blind. And also, she tries to throw, fake motions and then use the fact that she's so springy to follow up in a different direction.
They're also both using Deception.
Perfect!
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Smoke and mirrors to me, that makes sense.
I get advantage with Deception, so I'm hoping that is helpful.
I'll go. If you're both going after Smoke, you'll just get a free hit on Smoke. Mirror's going to get a free hit on you, Codex. And
That's
then
fine.
Smoke versus you.
Okay.
I get advantage.
Why?
Because you don't know Echo Knights, so the first one's going to come in to hit you and it's going to deceive you. Because you think it can't actually hit you. One of them has to hit.
Okay.
Okay, what'd you get, Terry?
22.
27.
Damn.
You watch as Codex runs in real quick. You won't notice this, Terry, but Codex will go, as all the characters will never notice the things that happen.
I did not see.
As you charge, Smoke and Smoke's Echo look very similar, so you're like,
Yeah, he's dumb. It makes sense.
yeah.
He dumb boy.
The Echo runs into you as Codex, you just dart straight for the person. You're like, I'm going to feel. I know what's going on. You'll kind of jab Smoke in the side, and you'll see Terry kind of try to punch through the Echo, and it kind of just phases through the Echo as Smoke behind it kind of goes poof, and pushes you against the wall. Then Mirror will run in Codex and sweep you on the legs to knock you down. So that is a mark off for Terry and a mark off for Smoke and a mark off for Codex. Mirror is doing fine. Sorry, big guy. Was that hard to tell? As they kind of back up, and you see again the echo splits from them.
I think like orange flash goes over his eyes, and he like breathes out like a fucking cartoon bull, and like smoke comes out, and he's like,
All right, what are you guys doing this time? They kind of rear back. Like Mira pushes you down and then probably grabs Smoke and brings her to the other side to be looking at you.
Terry wants to go after Smoke again because he's pissed.
Okay, yeah, I'll go after Mira this time.
All right, let's just roll. All right, Codex, what'd you get against Mira?
I got a nat 20 for a total of 27.
I got a 15. And then Terry, what'd you get?
I also got a 27.
27? Okay, yeah, I got a 26.
Yes!
Yes.
All right, so
I take Smoke out! Yes! Okay!
yeah, so you Smoke will kind of run straight for you with her echo right in front of her that she kind of puts forward, and then she tries to break through the echo to get to you. What do you do in reaction?
I think he tries to pretend like that he's gonna hit the echo and then reaches through it and like grabs them by the throat and like slams them onto the ground. And then he's like, bet you didn't see that coming.
You killing her?
No.
Okay.
He's just gonna knock her to the ground and like
Yeah, she kind
jar
of
her.
like clonks. Ooh, that was a nice neck crack actually. Clonks to the ground and gets knocked out. Codex. So Mir is going to split from her echo, and they're going to run around you. And it does look like you don't know which one's going to punch, because anyone could punch at a time, so you kind of have to choose. But you'll see that the echo kind of dips away a little faster, noting that it's probably going to be Mir if you probably turn to whatever your reaction is to her.
As she's trying to, like, dip in, Codex, when Terry helped her up, had grabbed a handful of sand, and she just turns and, like, whips the sand at her eyes to try and blind her. And then she lunges forward, and she feigns going for a hit, and instead leads with her legs and does, like, Black Widow takedown, like, spin around her body and tries to throw her to the ground. Marvel Woman move! I wrap myself around her and throw her to the ground.
She hits her shoulder into it, so she kind of like gets up and tries to like dust it off as best she can.
Yeah. She, like, squares up again and is really bouncy. She has, like, a little bit of smile, and she's like, I'm Beast, by the way.
She says, I'm Mira, and you watch as she starts to glow.
What the hell does that mean?
Alrighty, so what are you two doing?
Well, I guess we're both going at her because she's the only one up. Yeah.
Yep, alrighty. Yeah, what are you doing?
She is going to just classic, move forward, and I guess since I'm using deception, at this point, she's just like, pay no attention to the man over there, and like, I'm the big threat. And she's going to just like lunge at her and try and just throw a haymaker.
Got you.
I hang. No, he's gonna charge in.
Charging as well? Okay, both of you will have to roll, but at disadvantage. If you do not get above a 15, you miss. She's getting so bright that you're going almost blind, as when you walk in, it just becomes a white flash of bright.
Okay.
Alrighty, I will now roll. Okay. What did you both get?
I got a 24.
5.
Noted. Terry, as you run in, you just hear a Codex, you hear a as Terry gets hit in the back of the head and falls down, as you punch through something and it just pops like a bubble as you punch through the echo. And you see her kind of hold up her hand, she goes, sorry. And she like has Terrence under her.
Under?
She got a 20 to hit you, and she was the true one, not the echo. Now the echo's gone. Now it's just you and her.
Okay, am I Terrence?
Yep.
Yeah.
Terry goes down, and you watch Terrence go back down, and people are like, what the fuck? As people start like throwing glass down and all this other shit, and Mira's probably gonna pick up a couple shards of glass.
Okay, is my ashtray down here?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
probably in the corner. You grabbing your ashtray?
Yeah, I'd like to grab my ashtray.
All right, Beast. Funny name. 1-on-1. I think you're gonna lose this hard.
I am curious, are you in this for the money, or are you just in it because you like fighting and stuff?
You've broken the curse. Money's always a nice thing, and I also like beating the fucking snot out of people. I'm not gonna kill you.
Okay.
But I will make you probably go to, some type of healthcare thing for a while.
It's a good thing we have free healthcare here.
I can't afford it. Please don't send me to a hospital. I can't afford it.
You're about to see the clerics when I'm done with you.
Universal healthcare.
She just kind of like awkwardly nods and she's like, okay, well, I've almost died before, so, it's nothing new. Another day at the office.
All right, let's roll.
Oh, okay.
I got a 15 plus 8, 23.
Ooh, 25.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, that'll beat her. So she runs in, and you'll watch as she takes the shards of glass. If you're closer to the wall, she'll kind of take the shards of glass and throw them behind you, so it kind of like splinters and hits you in the back of the head as she's dashing forward, kind of almost like in a charging run.
As the glass kind of explodes, she like kind of like shelters her head for a second, and when she looks up, like this person is like right there, and then she just automatically, reflexively, her left hand catches the punch.
Yeah, she's probably like pushing you against, like trying to push you against the wall.
She looks Mira in the eyes and is just like, I'm sorry, and then she like releases the pressure that she's pushing back against to let her lunge forward, and then just brings her elbow down right on her arm to break her arm, and then swings back through and elbows her in the face to knock her out.
Yeah, you probably, as she's like, you're holding her fist, she's probably like she just keeps like rib punching you that entire time, so it fucking hurts. But she's like, and you probably just push away that arm, break the arm that's hitting you in the rib, and then you push her down. And they go, "Beauty has won!" Like, and Beast. What the fuck happened to that guy? You win, but as you guys kind of go back out, again, fighting continues. You're probably like 10 rounds away from the end of the tourney. The most eligible would be Codex and Finley, but it's up to you guys. But yeah, so Terrence, you wake up and you're beat the fuck up and you feel like shit.
Hey, bud. We won.
Oh, sweet. Do we have to fight more?
Not if you don't want to.
Should I be Terry again? I probably should.
Hey, what the fuck's that
Okay.
thing?
Huh?
Is that magic?
No.
Okay, well, it beefs you up, so that's illegal in the fighting ring.
Okay, I won't fight anymore.
Okay, then put it away. You can stay just like this. And he probably pinches your cheek, the guy that's in the holding tank.
It's just Gatorade.
I'll tell you what, it's not just Gatorade, and you were not sweating colors. So.
You can't do drugs at this criminal establishment fight ring? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Not that kind of drugs. You can't do, like, performance-enhancing drugs that are that obvious. I'm not on drugs. like, of course you are.
I'm not twice my size.
That's my medicine.
This is actually
Daddy needs his medicine.
Codex, you and Terrence make your way up to, I guess the rest of them sitting, still in that first level in, right? Sitting around, I'm sure, like a bar, like a high top or something. So Terrence, Wash, Connie, Issa, and Shay are all beat the fucking shit up.
Having a good time.
Codex and Finley, you're bruised, but you're there.
Finley and Cinnamon are waving really
White
hastily
flags.
made flags with a poorly drawn bunny and a poorly drawn man. Just going, "You won! Woo!"
It's like on tissue.
We appreciate your moral support.
Good job out there, Beauty.
Thanks. Somebody got it. However, I am caught, so I guess
They got Miguel.
they got me.
Well, I was going to say there's a way for us to win without actually having to fight.
We could start a riot.
We could start a riot. I was thinking we could just sneak into the rooms of all of the other competitors and just take them out before they can compete.
That's insane. If we just skip all that and steal the prize.
I mean, I like that.
Just by some quick math, there's like 56 other teams. So I'm all for stealing the prize, or like Finley and Codex team up because they're clearly the best of us right now, and the rest of us fuck around and find some info on the Falso Ivories, and also perhaps Lady Brisea and Mr. Braugram.
I wish it was the guy with the weird edgy name.
Dark Fury.
Dark Fury, yeah, that guy's a dick. Okay, well, as of right now, we have two people that are... I'm not allowed to fight anymore, and if I do fight like this, I will die. So,
Right.
But we have two people that look like they can continue to fight, so do we want to leave... Do you guys want to continue to fight to be like a distraction while we do some other nefarious things?
Sure.
I'm good. I'm good to fight.
At that time, you do hear something that sounds like a roar in the crowd as the next round of fighters are coming up, in which there are, like, just kind of like these. They look like they're just regular old Falso Ivories who put themselves in the ring. And on the other side, funnily enough, walks in a man that everybody has seen before, and it is Lord Dark Fury who walks in. You probably do see Lady Brisea and Mr. Braugram sitting somewhere. Not, I know we talked about it before, but it's not like they're in like their own like it's not like they're in the presidential box. But like there is an area where they're like obviously looking over, and you do see like they have polished wall guards on them here, but they're like kind of looking down, and you see Brisea kind of smile, and Braugram like rolls his eyes, but is like kind of like leans in because he's interested. As you watch Dark Fury kind of like take off his jacket and his shirt,
And his pants.
and his
this
pants,
fucking
his
guy.
underwear.
Finley just goes, "Hello, sailor!"
When he walks in, the Falso Ivories, they're just like Chet and Greg, like woo.
Chet and Gregor.
Like, yeah, like right. And
These
then,
poor boys.
like for you, Connie, most of you seen him do is stand to Seraphima's side, and then also sometimes trace her finger along his chin because he's like her little boy.
A little boy.
Yeah, but you hear after they announce Chet and Greg that the name that they announced for him is Dark Blade. As you watch,
Change your name, dickhead!
as you watch his arms outreach and shadow pours from his shoulders, almost like they unhinge somewhere. And he doesn't have any tattoos. He's not like Shay, but he has like very, very clean, very non-scarred, non-bruised, non-touched by the sun. He's very pale. As you watch, kind of like just shadows pour from like the hinge of his shoulders onto his torso, down his arms, as they for a second look like wings if they were blades. And then they kind of just like form into his arms like two long blades. And Chet and Greg look like they're about to piss themselves. They're so scared.
Well, yeah, because they're
Yeah,
gonna
that
die
makes
so
sense.
fast that all of the fluids are gonna leave their body in an instant.
They're fighting Shadow Kerrigan? What the hell?
Basically.
Hey, Finley, I'm starting to rethink our potential of actually re-entering the fight. What if we just steal?
Well, I think Codex. I think you could take that one.
Yeah, do you okay? So in this theory crafting that we're doing right now about what we can and can't take, are you suggesting that we enter as individuals to increase our chances of winning 1v1 fights?
Well, I'm not sure how the actual setup of the next part's gonna be, but I'm not sure we can do a doubles for the big brawl.
At this point, you guys are here like, no, please, no! Like, as you see, like, kind of like, as he just cuts, and it's like, they turn almost like instantly dead. There is no swipe that cuts them in half. There is no bloodshed. It's like the shadow blade of his arms pass through them, and they fall over dead, like cloudy-eyed, dead.
Well, perfect. He didn't get the chance to cut them. They died of fear.
I'm gonna look over at Issa Wash and just be like, I don't think I can catch those. I don't think that's...
If it isn't abundantly obvious, this is a plant from Seraphima to win back the diamond that they are trying to not get rid of.
I mean, maybe he just wants it.
That too.
No.
I mean, it seemed like the other two didn't want to get rid of it, so.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows what it actually has inside of it.
He could be like a little bit of a show pony and just want to hit things.
I mean, his name is Dark Fury.
There's a little bit of that for sure.
Well, if his name's Dark Fury, why'd they call him Dark Blade? I mean, I get dark blades and everything,
make
but...
Because he's a prick.
More edgy.
Well, I mean, they laughed when I said my name was Finny, and then Dark Blade comes in.
Is anybody looking at Presea or Braugram?
It's probably the only people I'm looking at.
They look terrified, as if they've never seen this before.
Do they know each other?
Yes, they do.
You saw them all sitting at the same table at the banquet.
They're all part of my aunt's entourage.
Well, they look like they've never seen that before.
He doesn't usually do this.
Do you know what that is? Like, or what he is?
I've never seen this before. Usually he's just kind of the pretty boy.
Chet then goes down. Greg was first, then Chet.
Oh, well, damn, the other one went down.
Once they're both dead, you watch as Dark Fury like kind of walks between them, and it looks almost like instantly the blood kind of comes out of them and goes into his dark blades.
Gross.
And you hear someone go, Mr. Darkblade, that's not, magic is not allowed. And you watch him go, like, kind of like quickly turn to this person. Everyone roll perception.
Oh. A natural 20 for no reason.
Connie,
12.
Wash,
10.
Codex,
Sorry, I had to do math. 4.
Issa,
13.
Finley,
24.
Terrence,
Natural 20.
Shay.
Dirty 20.
That 20 is 30.
All right, 15 or above. You'll notice his eyes go from like they're like a gray usually to like this like dark red for a second, and he'll say, "As someone who is with the Funda, I make the rules."
Ooh.
And then you kind of watch as he kind of like kind of moves his arm, and you watch as like the shadow tips like, go right up to the person's neck. He's like, "Yeah, okay, yep, that's fine." Well, that'll be the end of the tourney. So, obviously, Mr. Darkblade will be in the round for the diamond. Anybody else in the sign-ups will be for any winners of the first round. And he kind of quick runs out. As you watch Fellerum Dark Fury will walk over, grab his shirt and his jacket, and you'll see him walk into one of the holding cells, assuming you'll go back up. If you're sitting there for a second to watch what he does, he is walking up to like your level kind of, and you watch as Lady Brisea and Mr. Brogrum walk down to him, and they look like if you can read lips, they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
I can actually read lips.
Yeah.
I have that feat.
I can too.
Shay can too.
Yeah.
Yep. But they're like, what are you doing here, and what the fuck is going on? And he's just like kind of smiling there.
I gotta dance with that guy. Hold on.
By the time that he is then talking to them, he just probably has his shirt and his jacket over his shoulders. He's still like shirtless. It looks almost, the best way I can describe it is like his hands kind of look like Agatha from WandaVision and also Wanda, where it's like, but I'd say it's his like pale skin into like shadowy dark hands, and then his fingers are still a little bit pointed now, but they're like, it goes from that shadowy dark gray to black into red.
It's giving vampire.
He's not a vampire.
I know you said he's not, but it's giving.
It's giving Beast of the City.
So maybe we think of a different way to get the diamond.
Oh yeah, no one should compete against that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't know why I switched accents all the time.
Maybe he'll just go straight to the semifinals, and I can just beat a bunch of people up and distract people while you guys do things. Otherwise, we're just a bunch of people running around.
So you're okay risking fighting that guy?
He's not that scary. He's just a guy with some swords.
That take your blood.
That can change the rules.
When somebody comes in with the thunder, is that overpowered and changing the rules? This is the perfect time for a riot.
That's true.
That's true.
That man has shadow swords and can probably just kill a bunch of riders just one swoop.
And we don't deal with him. We just go get the diamond and get out of here.
A distraction.
I would like to talk to him though.
Maybe not
Maybe
right
not
now.
right now.
Maybe another time. Shit.
A great reminder for the table is that is the entourage of our benefactor. We'll probably talk to them another time.
That's true.
This might be the only time you get to talk to him
One-on-one.
unsupervised. I
Shay's
just said
gonna go
based
talk
on-
to him.
The polished guards are like a little bit behind Brogrum and Brisea, as Brogrum's like, Fellerum, I do not know what you are doing here, but you are not to mess with this. Seraphima gave us this, and you watch as like he kind of like takes his like really scary hands and like grabs Brogrum's like under his beard to his chin, lifts it up, and says, "I can do whatever I please, and the lady will be pleased with it. Yes." And then he's like, "I think," and then probably notice you like Brogrum will notice you out of the side of his eye, Shay, and be like, "We have company." Shay Erebos, what are you all doing here? We did see the rest of the Fated Fates.
I bet.
Shouldn't you be in the Berg? I'm sure Lady Seraphim has responsibilities to give to you.
I'm sure she does as well, but she hasn't sent for us in quite some time, so we'll pay her a visit soon. Right now, I want to hear about Mr. Dark Fury's intriguing skills. How is it that you do what you do?
He's tall when you're close to him, too. He's like 6'6".
Oh, okay. So a little bit.
Natural talent.
Care to share how it's made?
It's innate.
From where?
Me.
No, it's
and
By definition,
I don't like the guy, but he's right.
Innate.
I hate this
That
guy.
guy?
That's
That's
right.
me.
I hate
From
him.
where?
That's right.
Nate.
Innate. This is Nate. Like,
I am Nate.
I guess you could say it's just in my blood.
And where are you and your blood from, Mr. Dark Fury?
I'm from Zabraria.
Oh, how specific.
I don't know if I know what you mean.
Well, Zabraria is rather large, isn't it?
Oh, well, you should know.
It's familiar, yes. But I'd like to hear you say it.
I'm from the Grove.
What part?
I was born right by the Donwood.
Below it?
No,
Or near it?
it's complicated.
Sounds like it.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt the two of you, but maybe this is not the best time to be conversating about where we're from when you shouldn't be here. Eileen kind of looks over to you, Shay. Also, you shouldn't be here, she says to Fellerum, and you watch as Fellerum kind of like looks over and like goes, and she goes, like you can probably see like sweat. She kind of steps back.
Well, Mr. Dark Fury, I'm sure we'll see you again soon, and I would love to continue this conversation in much more detail one day.
You never told me where you got your powers.
It's innate.
I also want Finley to like be sprinting up, going, "Oh my God, Shay, your walking speed is so much faster than my running speed. I turned around and you were gone." Hey, everybody. My name's Finley. Your hands were really cool.
Is Finley just drooling at this shirtless, scary dude?
You kind of just like. Are you just gonna stare at me?
I have nothing to say to you.
I'm more curious about the hands than I am you. I'm very sorry. You look lovely though.
Like your colleague here. It's innate.
He kind of goes like that. He's like, he puts his fingers over his horns and it's just like, just because he's like innate.
I think actually Connie does show up behind both of you. And puts your, like, you feel her hand, like, touch the back of, like, if you have any clothing, you can feel the hand grab the, like, the collar of your clothing. It's like, are you here to stick it to the old lady?
Adelaide. Sorry, Cornelia.
That's fine, whatever name you want to choose. I was just going to get my colleagues and we were going to go. You know, you seem very...
We're not going after the diamond, are we?
in the zone.
We just wanted to fight. We were getting a little bored since Seraphima don't really have any tasks for us and found our way
Dark
here.
Fury, you don't need to get the diamond. It doesn't matter. It's just money. Who cares? And he kind of like looks at it, like kind of does that like side eye, like just looks at him and then like kind of like pays him no mind and looks at the back of the rest of you.
I was going to tell all of us to kind of hightail out of here. We got lucky we survived.
Oh, I was just about to leave anyway, and I look forward to our next date, Dark Fury.
I'm gonna, like, as you're doing that, I kind of like jerk your collar a little bit. Enjoy your bag.
Get your bag.
Get your bag.
It's your bag, bitch!
Glad to see you're doing something without the old lady for once. And I'm gonna turn and start walking away.
So you don't want that wish? Dark Fury, what are you talking about? Shh. To Eileen. And he kind of just like, he's, again, cute as a cucumber. His like, he has kind of like the siren eyes, and he's just like looking at you and just blinking and smiling.
I'm surprised that you would care about a wish, seeing as you know the same blood magic to make your wishes.
I don't need any blood magic to make wishes.
I know you got a diamond you're going after, but you also have the blood magic.
Right.
Are you enjoying your harvest today?
It's an interesting word. Harvest.
Well, that's what you're doing, right? Harvesting.
I mean, if you're planning on that riot.
So does that benefit you?
I'm
we can
hard.
absolutely. If that benefits you, we can absolutely do that right now.
The people you try to save in the wilds, you just sacrifice them like lambs to slaughter.
I don't think the falso ivories are the ones we want to keep around.
They're not all fossil ivories here. They're different people.
Anyway, do you want the ride or not? We can be friends here. We don't have to be
I mean, you're already
enemies.
being a friend if you're doing me a favor and let me just take this diamond.
Well, what would you do with the diamond?
Yeah, that's none of your business.
Well, if I'm helping you, I want to know. No, a little fun, little information.
Mr. Dark Fury, do I have to call you Mr.? Do you have a first name?
Fellerum.
Feller. Oh, I love that. That's a modified name. My name's Finley. Holds his hand out. If you shake my hand, will I die?
I guess it's a risk you're willing to take.
That's true.
I'm not going to shake it though.
Oh, that's fine. You want the diamond. You want to make a wish, right?
We
Establish that.
we established that.
Connie, don't.
What are you all It's just a diamond! Bralgrim, Brisea, you're dismissed. Seraphima has not told us to leave, so we are staying. You will leave. Now. And you watch as his eyes get red, and they both kind of like, almost like it reflects in their eyes, and they go, yes, and they walk away. And the polished guards follow them. So technically Dark Fury is defenseless, if you could call it
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go stab him.
I'm gonna snap his neck!
I cast gun.
Let's say you enter the tourney, I enter the tourney. Why don't we... You can keep doing your swingy shingy wing with in the fight, but if we do make it to the same position in the tourney, I would love to have a fair fist to fist.
If we're sitting at the table, Codex is like staring at this conversation, and she's like squinting, and you could just tell she wants to get up. She more of like looks like slightly concerned, and she's like, "Why are they talking to him for so long?" She's like, "I should go help them. I should actually go get Finley, and we should plan for our next fight, right?"
I don't know if you two should continue fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna win.
And my other hope is that if I don't make it, but my friend over there, and he's going to turn around and point to Codex,
I wave.
if the two of you also make it one-on-one, that you also don't use the swords against her, because I mean, I don't want her to die.
And I don't think Seraphima would want part of our party to die either.
He's like mulling it over for a second. True. And I do try to please the lady.
I bet you do.
Don't we all?
Why is this like the campaign of like weird, shady pale men? Like
I
white
mean,
man.
We are the
a white man! It's Balthazar, Kessak, Dark Fury.
I can't wait to talk to this guy and be like, have I danced with you before?
Let's make it one better. I'll let the two of you, since there's no sign-ups yet against me, I'll let the two of you go against me at once. Issa and Wash, what are you guys doing? I want to give you guys some love. I feel like you're just sitting there. I'm so sorry.
Alright, so are we doing this riot thing? I feel like we're wasting time.
Issa's like, I'll go up and talk to him.
Yeah, hold on, Wash. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, I'll
Well, we could start rumors of a riot when we go find Ricard, because it seems like you want to find Ricard, and we need to learn about the Falso Ivories before we just start a riot, and you don't get to learn anything about your dead parents.
It's Rickard.
Noted.
Not entirely sure Rickard's gonna show his face out here.
They also said he wasn't here.
Yeah. Well, maybe we just find out about other of their, I guess, meeting places, and then get a riot going here. Cause some chaos, snag that diamond, get the fuck out.
In the spirit of the Chaos Diamond, I feel like we should...
Oh, it should probably be pretty easy to start a riot if the chaos is like the Chaos Emeralds are actually. But if it is the Chaos one, then it should be easier.
All right, I guess back to Fellerum.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I mean, we would probably be the only two people signing up regardless. So instead of us fighting each other and then seeing who would fight you.
Well, you're on the same team.
Are you gonna kill him? If you win?
Just like a hint of a small smile. No, I should abide by the ladies once.
Well, that's good, because I don't think... I wasn't planning on killing you either.
Though I don't really know who you are. Looking at you, Finley.
Well, sure. What do you want to know?
Well, I mean, you're not a fated fate, right?
He was in attendance while we were with the king.
So he's a fated fate?
He's a fated fate.
Then no, I won't kill either of you.
Would you have killed me if I wasn't a fated fate?
Maybe.
At least he's honest. You didn't answer my question, though. What were you going to use the wish for?
You didn't listen to what I said. I said it's none of your business.
You see, here's the thing. I could help you out. I just want to make sure I'm helping out the right people.
You don't want to help me out. You want to beat me so that you can get it yourself and make a wish you're not telling me about.
I have no wishes lined up right now.
Really? That's unfortunate for your deceased brother.
You think I want to bring my brother back into this shit?
You seem the type.
Maybe I was. Not anymore.
Then he's just thumbs up.
Good job. Character growth. Can it be my business? What you're doing?
I don't understand why it would be necessary for any of you to know what I would do with a diamond, and even if I would do anything. I feel like I would be the one to give it to Seraphima and tell her what she owned actually was.
What does she own?
I know you know what the diamonds are.
Blanket statement. I don't want to help you if it ends up leading to my death. Like, I'm trying to not do
Then
this
don't-
whole selfish thing,
then
but like, I'm
don't-
going to be selfish enough to keep myself
Then
alive.
don't fight.
Well, we can't anymore.
That's
Not
not true.
to you.
That's not true.
Well, I mean, do you want me to call over Codex? I can ask
Now let's
her.
go over to your table. And he kind of just like starts to like, if you guys are just sitting there like, he just like walks straight over to Wash, Issa, Codex, and Terrence are sitting at that table.
As he's walking up, I look to Terrence and I'm like, oh, fuck.
This guy wants to talk now.
Can we help you?
Yes, I was told that potentially gesturing to Codex and Mala Seori and Finley de Galilei might face me in a fight.
Oh, is that the plan?
Finley just looks at Codex.
Yeah. I mean, we've fought someone like you before. Yeah.
Have you?
I've actually, yeah. You remind me a lot of people in my life right now.
So, one fight for the diamond? Funny
Right,
too,
so-
because there's other diamonds now in the Berg. Seraphima gave them away. I didn't know that. Luckily, I found out some information.
Would you like to share with the group?
So your boss gave away a diamond to this fight club, and then you're here to get it back. Why? For yourself.
They're not just diamonds. Let's all pretend like we're not stupid.
Well, yeah, I'm not outwardly saying gods for a reason. So you're here to get a diamond that we all know what it does for yourself. behind her back, or does she know?
She doesn't know yet, but I will present it to her.
I love that Issa's the queen of. Don't say anything. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Don't say anything so I can.
Yeah, so we're not gonna say this specifically.
So is there going to be a fight for this diamond, or are we just going to dip? Because
I'll throw hands.
Those serums are interesting.
sure on.
They seem very familiar.
In what way?
Oh, I know. They're different though.
I didn't mean in reference to the graduation massacres. Who helped you make them?
I think it was known that I was funded by Verano for a second, so he gave me the resources I needed.
You know that's not what I mean.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Terrence happens to be a brilliant scientist, so he did it all on his own.
What can I say?
Have you gained assistance from somebody who ought not to have?
Well, a lot of people didn't want their hands on this, so.
You said that Seraphima spread 2 more diamonds out.
Lady Rousseau.
Yeah.
She was given 3. And she gave them to her favorite dogs.
Do you know where they are at?
In some type of sporting event. Flesh thing, I don't know.
Skidball, dude, you talked about Skidball!
I can too.
So are we fighting or not?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
He gets up, he pushes the meat in front of Codex, and he just walks away. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
So I think Wash, Connie, Shay are gonna go look for where they're holding the diamond so we can make a backup plan.
Roll investigation. Wash.
3.
Connie.
17.
Shay.
15. I want to find a way to get under the, tournament floor.
I mean, yeah, when you walk down to the holding cells, there's holding cells, and there's other doors that are blocked by people.
Okay, I do genuinely want to go check out some of these doors. If anyone wants to join, please do. I think if we go in pairs, that'd be fun, because then we can, pair up against the guards, try to persuade if they don't want to get on the way, we just knock them out, and then try to get under the fucking I want to get under there.
At best, we could get into one and just pray.
Well, let's try then.
Okay.
I think there's something under that floor, whether it's the diamond, whether it's the beast, whether it's something. Something is down there, and I want to know what. You don't have to join me, but I want to know.
We'll figure it out. Let's go.
I'll stay up here with Issa and watch the fight.
Yeah, I think she'll walk to the closest table she can get by the ring.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wash, what are you doing?
I guess I'll join the investigate group to maybe help.
Alright. So, Codex and Finley, you guys go down to your holding tank. There are still people there. It's not like it's cleared out. People are watching this. As the announcer kind of comes out and says, "So what's your name this time?"
Oh, Codex, you learned us to change our name. What do you want to...
Oh,
Do we just want to go with Finny and the Beast? Is that weird?
Last time I said Finny, they all laughed at me, and it did hurt my feelings a little bit.
Okay. What if I don't have anything good. We should go by his name. Well, let's go by Dark Fury.
Okay, which one of us is Dark and which one of us is the Fury?
You can be the Fury. I'll be Dark.
Okay.
Fury and Dark, I guess, and Darkblade, and you're like screaming. They're very excited. Dark Fury walks out and kind of scoffs at that.
Codex, I think he's going to use the Dark Blades.
You watch as his arms kind of outstretch, and he just says, "When it takes all." And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Oh, I love ABBA.
The Table is Yours releases episodes in video and podcast format every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. You can follow The Table is Yours everywhere by the handle @TTIYDND. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you at the table next time.